Hello, Future Alan. Today is May 21st, and I said that I was going to try to streamline the process of recording these videos. And you may notice that this video is a bit different, that it's at a higher resolution as well, that it's at 60 FPS. Actually, it won't be. I'm recording in 60 FPS, but then I'll be exporting in 30 FPS. This is an interesting one. Anyway, what I've done is okay. So previously, what I was doing for all of these videos is I was just using this camera, this Osmo, and it's a lovely camera. It's very convenient. Hell, it even has like a nice lav mic that I can clip onto a jumper. It just works so well. However, due to the nature of miniature electronics, I didn't really like the fact that I was using up all of the battery health on stuff that doesn't really I'm sitting down. I have the luxury of being able to do more things. So what I've done is I've gone back to the same setup that I was using back in 2017, 2018. I've got my DSLR, I've got a microphone on top, and that's it. It's now on a GorillaPod on my desk, so it can actually do some cool things. I can maybe get some use out of this. I don't know, does it look good? The autofocus on Nikon is fine. It's not great though, especially during video. I don't know if it refocuses and stuff. I don't know, it's just a little bit unreliable. But the fact that this has an extra APS-C sensor in it means that it's probably better at low light. I'm not using any external lighting. In fact, right now it's pretty cloudy outside, and in the viewfinder next to the lens, it looks like it's doing all right. I'm just rambling. I used to be hesitant about using this camera because I used to always want to use the 50mm lens, because the 50mm lens that I have has a very shallow depth of field and it looks gorgeous. It's no Canon L lens, no, but currently I'm just using the 18-55 kit lens, whereas I was using the 50mm, the Nifty 50, and it was so good. It was just an excellent lens because it was quite flattering. It kind of compressed proportions. But then it kind of hit me with the wide angle lens on this that I was using already, this is a 15mm equivalent, and without the wide angle lens it's a 20mm. So why am I fretting about an 18mm lens making me look all distorted? So yeah, fuck it. I'm just using the DSLR now, and this also has easier to recharge batteries, so yay. Today I had an electronic exam, or an electricity exam, I don't really know. The subject is waves and electromagnetism, but we didn't do any waves because we did wave mechanics last term. This was a particularly interesting one. It was quite a unique experience because I didn't attend a single lecture, didn't do any of the tutorials, and I didn't do any of it. I taught the whole course to myself yesterday over the space of about 9 hours. Why? Because I've kind of had a shit quarter. I've been quite depressed, and I just can't bring myself to have the motivation to go to lectures. Luckily, it was electricity. Now, electricity is stuff that I'm very, very familiar with because I did it in DCU for a year. I did electronics engineering, so circuitry is under my belt. My hobby is electronics and such. So that in and of itself isn't worrisome. Then there's the extra fundamentals of electromagnetism, and it's multiple choice, so you don't get temp marks for being almost correct. We'll just have to wait and see how that turns out for me. But Future Alan, please tell me you found a sustainable way of studying without being depressed. There are a lot of things that I want to improve on in life, but when it comes down to it, there's basically three main ones. I want to be happy, feeling good, having a fun life, the basic things that everyone wants. I don't want to be wallowing in depression at all times, and I want to actually be able to follow through on the things that I have to do, so studying. And lastly, I want to be healthy. I don't think at any point in my life I've been properly healthy in my body. It's either been overweight, which is what I am now, or severely underweight. I've never been fine. I want to be healthy and good. But I don't really know where to go with that. And the worst part is I don't have the energy. And it kind of sucks. Like, I took the past 2 days off from editing because I was going to focus on learning electromagnetism and that sort of stuff. But then I just kind of didn't. I just kind of slept. Anyway, feature on. Give me an update on those three things. How have I done? How have I progressed? I'll see you tomorrow.